Welcome back, guys. Another day, another fish, hopefully. Got out of work early today, and I literally told my boss, like, hey, I have no excuse for wanting to leave early other than I want to go fish. Took that opportunity, get my fishing poles, come out to Leon Creek, and hopefully get a bass. Now, I am doing all artificials today, doing a crankbait, doing a Texas rig, and I got a little, I don't know, maybe it's like a jig head, I'm not really sure. Maybe a tiny swim bait for my little, my ultralight, but I want to see what kind of bass I'll get today, maybe even perch on the ultralight. But at the end of the day, I mean, as long as I get a fish, I will be happy. But I'm definitely coming prepared. So my last video actually had a nice little 3-pounder that broke off, and it sucks because I haven't caught anything that big in a while. I actually hadn't caught a bass in a while, and that day I ended up pulling a 1 pound and a 1.5 pounder, which is pretty nice. But the fact that that 3-pounder got away, it just makes me want to come out here and search for some big ones. Now the thing is, where I'm going, I already know that it's overfished. There used to be some 4-pound bass in here way back in the day. I'm talking about back in like 2017. Me and my buddies, we used to pull some monsters out of this little pond back here. But you know, through the fishing scene and YouTube and all that, just like me, people get out there, they expose these spots, and those fish become either caught out of the water or they just get used to what they're throwing, so you just don't catch them. But chances of any big ones being out here is slim to none. Does not mean I don't want to fish here, so I'm gonna go try my luck. Hopefully I can get at least a 1 or 2 pounder and keep the streak going for this bass, because nothing like those Texas bass. Alright, so me and Adonis were actually here a couple days ago, and when we came here, the water was actually too high for us to actually even come onto this little island. I'm already seeing a lot of movement, a lot of little baby bass, little baby perch fish on the edge of the water, which is good. Means the baby fish are out feeding, which means hopefully the big bass are out feeding as well. And the bait that I have on my ultralight actually mimics these little baby fish pretty well. So actually, instead of starting for the big stuff, I think I'm gonna start with my ultralight and just kind of see what happens, because I'm not used to fishing with ultralights. I'm not used to fishing with small baits. Let's get casting, guys. Let's start it out with that ultralight and see what happens. Well, that's my second time snapping off. I just got stuck on a branch that was on the side of the bank there. Now I do kind of want to try some top water. I think I'm going to try my torpedo. That way I can still use my ultralight, hopefully get a nice fight off of something, and I'll be able to use this top water like they're hitting right now, because right now the dragonflies out here are crazy. And if I had some kind of a fly lure, I would definitely be using that. But right now I only have frogs and my torpedo, my tiny torpedo. Small baits right now are not working, and these bass seem to be on the edge, waiting for something to hit that top water from the looks of it. So let's hope my little ultralight rod doesn't break by getting an oversized bass. But let's see if we can get a bass now. Well, that spot was a bust. No bites, no bass, no nothing. I couldn't see anything other than baby fish. So we're moving on to the next spot. Just as soon as you come in, there's a nice little pond to the left as well. That spot over there, definitely nothing. Let's go try this other spot. Try the top water. Ooh, I see a good one. I see a nice little quarter-pound dinky. Let's see if I can get him. This top water, I'm gonna keep trying for a little bit. I'm gonna try to cover the majority of these well, hopefully is beds, but I don't know if the bass out here are bedding. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. That's one. Hey, on the ultralight rod with my head and bait. My tiny torpedo, baby. That's how you do that. That's not bad. Nice little quarter-pound dink. I was able to see the man, I was able to see the ripple from when he was chasing it. That's nice. Not too shabby, sir. You're nice. You're a nice little one. You, sir, are the reason why I did not get skunked today. So I just want to say I appreciate you. There it is, bass number one. Bass number one out of hopefully 182, but whatever, you know, it's a little dinky. Yeah, he hit on my head and bait pretty well, my tiny torpedo head and bait. I haven't gotten a topwater bass in a long time. I don't care if it's this small, this little dinky. Ah, it smells good. This is exactly what I came here for. I don't care if it's big bass, little bass, as long as it's a largemouth bass. That's what I'm chasing, baby, and this is exactly what I was looking for. There's a bass right under me. Ooh, come on. Let me see if I can get this guy. Oh, man. He went that way. Where'd he go? Oh, he's chasing it. He's hungry. Well, if I can't catch him, let me see if I can at least get a video of him. Whew, well, there it is. I spent about 15-20 minutes trying to get this guy, and this is the one that I got the underwater footage of, so I'm hoping I got some good footage because this is what he looks like outside of water. This is a nice little 1-pounder. I'm gonna have to weigh this guy, but definitely a good number 2 for the day, because that first one was a little dinky and wasn't really worth my time, but this right here, this is good. concludes our fishing adventure. I'm on my way home now. Not bad overall. Did end up getting my God, what is it? My jig head. I keep forgetting what it's called. It's called the jig head. I got my jig head bass today, and I got a topwater bass. But that concludes another day of fishing. Keep those lines tight, guys, and see you on the next one.